Alright boys, I've started in the middle of a match here because my sister came in during recording and I was like, okay, well I can't keep this in the video, can I? Wait, we're gonna attack him with Arthur, okay. Because this guy's gonna merge ultimate. Yeah, today we're using a human team with Arthur on it because I'm gonna talk about Chaos Arthur and the half anniversary in general. Woo, sheesh, almost a million. He didn't merge a card, okay, nice. Well, we did this to be safe. Yeah, we're gonna talk about half anniversary, mainly Chaos Arthur, because I've got some ideas. It's really hard to tell, but like I have some ideas, right? Obviously. Last year I sort of kind of predicted the one ultimate correctly, except the revive. Didn't really get that, but like I actually got like some of the skills right. Right. If the last that wasn't a crit, I actually would have lived. Or if we had more debuffs, we would have lived as well. Because Arthur gives us a bunch of crit defense, right? So, speaking of Arthur, right, this Arthur is doing a bunch for our team, right? He's giving us 30% HP, he's giving us crit defense, 5% for each debuff on our allies, right? He works from the back, he has a good stance card, not really, but he has a stance card, he removes ult gauge, he honestly, on paper, he seems, he's that guy. I actually just kind of want to kill NANASHI. Let's do this. I don't know why this order, but I don't know. Honestly, I know why this order. It makes more. Now this way they have more flames, so that's how my cruel son crit. But Arthur does a lot for our team, right? Like just like generally, like he does a lot. Okay, I was for the longest time I wasn't a fan of that guy up until I used him in Chaos Battle, and I was like, okay, you know what? The crit defense actually is kind of like humongous. Okay, oh this will hurt. Actually, no, they have the NANASHI. Wait, they're useless now. I was using him, and I was like, oh my god, I've held enough, right? Anyway, the Green Arthur is good and all, but Chaos Arthur is gonna have to so good that we run him over this Arthur, which I don't think is gonna be hard. It's gonna be very easy, I think. I do hope that he's not actually utility though, which that would be kind of cringe. This card is more damage than this card. Doesn't matter anyway. Still dead. I love Escanor. Dude, Ella Escanor, bro, he's just so much better than Lost Vein. It's crazy how much better he is than Lost Vein. It's crazy. And I have to keep saying this for the agenda. Like, he's just so much better. Anyway. Arthur, okay, so let me talk about the free banner first. Hold on, now that I actually can. There you go. So, good units on this banner. Red Tarmiel, right? In case you are newer to the game, right? Red Tarmiel, if you don't have him 6/6 yet, okay? Or you've just been getting super unlucky on the banners that he was on. But he's been on like almost every banner this year, I swear to god. And like last year, like the later half of the year, he was on like most banners too. But later half, I mean like the last like 2 months. Except on Perk Meli was blue Tarmiel, right? It wasn't even like thingy. Anyway, let's go back, okay? So there you go, right? And then Freyr is also really good, right? Especially if it's Relic. Get him to 6/6, lovely if you don't have that yet. Super good, right? And a lot of people don't, so this is actually like really good. But are you actually realistically gonna get any of these? No. What are you realistically gonna get? One of these, okay? Alright, I'm not gonna, you know, I love amazing, but like let's keep it a bit more realistic, okay? We don't live in a dream world, right? These guys are what did I say? These guys are okay, right? Green Arthur, he's here, right? That's good. Red Meliodas, that's good. Red Matrona, she was free, but if you forgot to get her for free or something, or you didn't play during Global ANNI, then I think it was Global ANNI, right? Then there you go. Now you can get her, and that's it, right? Like I mean, the banner outside of that, like it's kind of whatever. Okay, if they did it so it was like guaranteed SSR, that'd be nice. At level 90 is nice, I guess, but like the characters you'd want to pull anyway, you should have 90. So like getting the shit characters, like a red mono, would be like a consolation prize, like, oh, I guess, right? So like, oh, there you go, it's okay, right? Like, okay, I guess you get them to level 90, but if you do it, then it's just an SSR coin, which, yeah, I don't know. It's free though, right? Hard to complain about something that's free, but and the Grandma's community has failed on so many fronts that we'll never get good rewards because we look at this and we're like, oh my god, Narabu, you're so goated for doing a basic free banner with bad units. Because, you know, I go to the indigenous purgatory creature and I go to the shop, right? And I'm like, oh wow, I can get 60 this. Wow, in other games, the event comes out, you like farm the event, right, casually, and you can level up like 5 characters. In this game, you do it and you can almost get 1 level up. 1 level up. You can go from 90 to 95, almost. They almost give you enough. So that's pretty cool of them. That's pretty nice of them, honestly. Good job, Marble. Thank you. So good for all these rewards. Right? Super boss. Oh my god, such good rewards, guys. Just, you know, one multi that you get every like 3 months. They do a super boss. Wow, crazy, guys. Let's thank that marble so much, because why would they ever change it? It's so annoying. Like the brainwash people have on this game. On like rewards. Like the minimum I'd expect, and this is not even like asking for a lot. You guys are just living in a bubble that needs to be popped like with a hammer, okay? Which isn't effective at popping bubbles, I don't think, but it probably gets the job done, honestly. Again, yeah, turn 1, I think I just do this. Why do all these unknown teams don't run dodge food? What's happening? None of them run dodge food. Why? Like at the minimum I expect for like this indigenous purgatory creature, okay, this little cricket demon, right? What I expect from him, the bare minimum, okay, the bare minimum I'd expect from him would be like 250 OG mats, 300 Belmoth mats, 100 I guess of each other man, 3 UR pendants, 4 UR pendants, why not? And 10 SSR pendants, and then some, okay? And that's like the bare minimum I'd want to expect, okay? Let's see if we can kill her. I don't think we can, but I'll do this. Does she have the NANASHI buff? She doesn't. I could have got my ultimate, oh well. That didn't kill her? Oh wow. Damn. Okay. I think Bomb would have actually killed if I used him. Just didn't trust, didn't believe in him. Wish I had one more creation on this. It's too easy, guys. It's too easy. There you go. No debuffs now. Yeah, like honestly, that's the bare minimum, okay? Like what, we get this event, we get these events like what, like once every like other month? Right? Like why not like give the people something to look forward to? No one clears these events. They definitely have the data of like no one clears these events, okay? Some people do, right? Like the newer you are to the game, I think like the more likely you are to do it. Or if you're a content creator, right, and you want to get out like a, okay, nice, good job, Chaos Author. Get a guide out on like, this is a video about Chaos Author, by the way. If you want to get a video out on like, oh, how to farm this guy, and oh, in case you want to waste your time, right, that's the only time you do it, right? But like people generally speaking, you don't do it, or you do it, but it's like whatever. You're not doing it and be like, oh my god, let's go, I got the rewards. Or like, oh my god, clear out the shop, let's go. You're like, oh, I guess I cleared the shop. I guess there's some difference in my current resources, I suppose. Don't really notice it, but I suppose there is one. But we'll never get past that. We'll never get anything good, right? We'll see one UR. We'll see one UR pendant and 3 SSR pendants throughout a whole like campaign, like anniversary. 1 UR pendant and 3 SSR pendants. We'll be screaming at that marble. Oh my god, thank you so much. But this will never change, so I just have to accept it. Anyway, Chaos Arthur is pretty cool. So I was talking about how this Arthur, I don't know if I was talking about this. This Arthur is really good for the team, right? Gives HP, everything, right? And the new Arthur's gonna replace him, right? Which obviously is gonna hurt this team, kind of, because no basic stats whatsoever. So first thing this new Arthur has to do, this Chaos Arthur, is give us basic stats, okay? Okay, it's time to finally introduce some basic stats into the human team, right? The only thing they have is like HP, right? If you want to go the full HP route, or they have attack related, right? With like Jenna and Ragnarok Bond, right? So this Chaos Arthur just has to give us basic stats, okay? Now what I was thinking is, because he's Chaos Arthur, ciao, right? Maybe, you know how Kusak gives a 40% damage increase based on how much the enemy has increased their maximum health past their base stat? Why not give something like that, but instead he gives us 50% of the stat increases the enemy has, okay? And that works, and that only works in PvP, okay? Because imagine 4th phase on Bird, everyone gets 5,000 defense, or 500,000 defense, sorry. That would be interesting, right? I think it's 5 million defense, actually. I actually don't know what I want to do this turn. Honestly, I guess I'll press that button. I didn't want to press that button, but it's fine. There you go. It's good that we hit her, you know, now we don't get that funny debuff. There you go. I don't know, I didn't have an Escort card, and I was like, I was so lost. I didn't have an Escort like a Cruel Sun card. That's why I wanted to attack the Albedo, but we'll see. I think I just attack with Escort anyway next turn. Why is she doing so much damage to him? Like, he has no stacks. Why are you doing so much damage? Stop it. Okay. Yeah, anyway, so he's gonna give us basic stats, right? And also, humans, they've kind of been put in a spot where they're like very focused on single target and critting. So he's gonna have to do something with this, okay? Maybe, no, I don't know. If I see a cleave card in him, which I keep thinking he has, then I'll actually scream. Like, there's no way. This guy has to crit, okay? Especially for YouTube thumbnails, alright? Like making sense aside, this guy has to crit for YouTube thumbnails, alright? Now if he doesn't crit for YouTube thumbnails, like, he's honestly a bad unit, alright? Okay, good damage, Escanor. Next time, crit though, thank you. Because now we don't kill her. Because I really like this Bond, but I just do not think there's a world in which he kills and doesn't get killed, by the way. So. Oh, oh, actually, hey, honestly, what I should have done is debuff, get a rank 3 with him, and then do the rank 3 tornado I would have killed. I'm being messaged by my friend. So, speaking about new players. Anyway. Oh, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. And goodbye, Escanor. I'll let him do this. Let's see how much damage. 300k. Okay, well, he didn't crit, so does that even count? Doesn't even count. Actually, I didn't mention this. I have crit defense rolls on my Escanor. I have crit defense rolls on my Escanor. So yeah, anyway, let's talk about Chaos Author, right? More basic stats, right? Crit stuff, single target. He has just to have some way of dealing with Volt Rush, right? Hopefully, I feel like, because like the human team to me, like it just strikes me as a really like offensive team. Like you don't want to Volt Rush. You actually want to play the game when you run humans. So for that human team, what he needs to do is, I don't know, like maybe the passive like Esterosa's relic, or like you know, like Athena, you know, and stuff, and Yahada relic, where like they deplete ult gauge when you kill, right? That could be a thing. But honestly, just like lock their ultimate gauge, right? For the first 2 turns, make it so they can't get they can only get 1 more ult gauge than your Chaos Author, right? I think that'd be a cool way to balance it. Yeah, because if you do it like lock at the same level, then it's really toxic, because then they can't get the ultimate ever. But if there's only 1 higher, then you can just like, then it's like, oh, do you want to use these really broken Arthur cards and get his ultimate up at the same time, right? So making it so they can ult rush. Or do you not use your Arthur and you keep them in this like card, like actual Grand Cross battle, where you force them to play the game? You know, there'd be things to think about. Also, Freya pissed on my Bond, so I'm gonna have to attack her. I will just use my rank 3, I think, with Escanor. I think I'll move this card, I'll use this card, and then I'll use this card. Okay. Because if Escanor of all people doesn't kill with a rank 3, I'll be thoroughly disappointed. Okay. So this goes on Freya, right? Anyway, and then yoink, yoink. Don't kill. You're off the team. I'm ending the video. But yeah, honestly, like all Arthur really needs to do, like baseline, right? He's gonna have some broken effects, like right, like he deletes your account if you lose, or you forfeit, he deletes your account, okay? But the baseline what he needs to do is basic stats for humans, right? Or substats. Honestly, give us substats instead. Give us like defensive like substats and offensive substats, like both of them, right? I don't think any character does that yet. Give us both of them in just the passive, right? No actual like basic stats, right? No HP, attack, defense, just like crit defense, crit resistance, crit chance, crit damage, right? Just give him that. Like a lot of it though. Like 30% for all humans or something. Or 40% even, right? Actually, yeah, make it 40. I think 40 makes sense. 40% for all human on that front. And then also make it so he just needs to stop ult rush, right? That's all you need to do, because real player thought was a bot. Right? Like that's all really, I don't know. That's all I wanted to do. Just that. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know. It's really hard. Like Chaos Author, he's just gonna have to be so good. Because I'm thinking like, what like a unit that can break the meta right now, right? Like it's so broken that it can break the meta, and that's why he has to be, right? He's the half anniversary unit. He has to be super strong. Okay. Also, he has to work in PvE. If he doesn't work in PvE, I'll be really upset. Okay, I'll be really upset. All right. Don't want it. Like, do I want it? Like, even throws at her? I don't think so, right? Honestly, I think the best way, honestly, genuinely, is to just. I mean, I'll do this, I guess. The best thing I can do right now, I think. Oh, I could have just killed it this turn, by the way. No, I can't, because she's gonna stance up all sorts. The Nashi back, interesting. The best thing I was gonna say is get a bunch of debuffs, right? So not move any cards, just get the ignites from Velasquez's commandment. So you get a bunch of crit defense, but these guys don't crit that much anyway. So this guy's just doing like ult rush, I assume. Right? Okay, well, I'll do this. I'll move. I mean, I'm so cringe right now, guys. I'm so sorry. This is evil Sora playing, alright? This is evil Sora playing. I wouldn't, you know I would never do this in my life ever. You know I'm a respectable human being. I'm being messaged. Oh, there you go. You know I would never do this, okay, guys. So, just know that I would never do this. All right, that's all that matters to me. Okay, we can actually attack her. It's fine, and then we ult and we attack with thing. The stand should be removed. Wait, once she dies. No, because Meliodas dies too, so they all just dead. Meliodas does not die. Interesting. That's not good. How? I know like Scotty had some debuffs on her, like a good amount of debuffs, but like that. Did me using that crit card give Scotty the extra debuff that made it so we didn't do enough damage to kill her? Was that it? If I didn't use a crit card on the end, I would have killed everyone. Didn't need the crit on the end. Is that what it is, guys? Can someone do the math? There you go. All right, well, I think we'll end the video here. Kind of a messy video, but I like it. I got this team inspiration. Not inspiration. Well, I saw this in my sub box. I was gonna record a human team with Roxy and stuff, right? I said this yesterday or 2 days ago, and then I didn't. So I was like, okay, well, I can just use this team. Although that team, I did test in the end part of my last video, and it was really fun. So I might still do it, but we'll see. I mean, I have so much time until Chaos Hunter comes on. Game's kind of dead right now. I also want to cover Origin a lot because I just want to play Origin already. Like NetMarble, kiss me, I'll kiss you back, and then we can play Origin together. Thank you. But yeah, anyway, Grain Cross sucks. I love Grain Cross. Good job.